especially given the political ding-dong in the first hour about the Chancellor, I'm finding myself in an unusual position now, I think, of potentially having to defend the Prime Minister from LBC listeners. I was listening to Nick Ferrari's programme on the way into the studio this morning, and I was surprised, actually, by the number of people who were calling in criticising Boris Johnson for his visit to Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, and the images of the Prime Minister walking through the streets of the city with the President of Ukraine. Look, personally, I thought it was an important visit. I thought it was an important visible show of solidarity. It followed the visit of Ursula von der Leyen, the President of the European Union. And if I'm honest, when I looked at some of the social media commentary over the weekend, I saw some of the people who were cheering the President of the EU visiting, then turning on the British Prime Minister and having a go say it was all a photo op. And I'd say, look, you can't have it both ways, folks. If you thought it was important for the President of the EU to visit, you surely must think it was important for the Prime Minister to visit. And actually, I think one of the things that has made me proud of our country and its response to Ukraine has been the overwhelming unity we've seen. We've seen unity in the House of Commons, unity in terms of actions taken, whether on sanctions, arms to Ukraine, particularly strong cross-party support there. The display of unanimity in the House of Commons during that historic address of President Zelensky when he addressed members of the House of Commons in the chamber via video link. And there was that moment, that huge, unprecedented standing ovation and applause for Zelensky. Such is the level of cross-party support for Ukraine and their efforts to repel the Russian invasion. And that unity, I think, reflects the views in the country as well. We've seen huge numbers of people not just opening their hearts to the people of Ukraine, but offering to open their doors to take in refugees fleeing their homes and their country, fleeing for their lives, and looking to safety in Western Europe and the UK. In fact, whether it's people calling into LBC or when I was on Question Time a few weeks ago, if anything, the public have been asking us to go further. We need to be doing more. We need to be doing more in terms of protecting Ukraine airspace, more on refugees, more on arms. So there is a huge amount of support and unanimity across the public. And that's made me proud, because I think the fight that Ukraine is undertaking isn't just a battle for their freedom, their democracy, their self-determination, things that we value as British people. It is a fight for the West. And if we don't stop Putin now, how much further can we go?